Hello. I was wondering, do you guys do common law identification for like job interviews and job employment? I have an interview in a little bit. I'm just wondering, do you guys do common law identification or do you solely commit to the whole social security number thing? I don't feel that that's a smart idea considering they probably wouldn't give me the job after that fact. And I kind of want to eat. So I kind of want this job. So you're telling me that you guys don't have a policy and regulation out there that says you have to provide that they can choose to identify themselves through common law? No, 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 no. No, you guys are still the ones that they buy the franchise from. So I'm asking you guys, as a Burger King, do you guys have a policy that says, do you understand what I'm asking? You're not understanding what I'm asking. You're not understanding what I'm asking. Then why then why would you bring up, okay, then stop talking, then answer the question of, do you have a policy out there that says that the whoever it is has has to have the option of common law identification? So you're telling me that Burger King itself does not have any regulation or policies out there that will give men and women the ability to keep their rights? It does not matter that fact. I'm talking about you guys from the actuality of you guys. Okay, I get that it's their decision. So you're telling me so you're telling me that Burger King doesn't care about rights, doesn't care about men and women having their rights. They only care about the privileges and forcing everybody to say that they have privileges and no rights. That's what you're telling me right now because you're telling me Burger King doesn't have a policy out there to protect rights, to make sure that everybody can be identified in common law if they choose that. So you're telling me that you guys force everybody to say that they're a government employee and a US citizen and then claiming that they're property. I would like to talk to somebody else, please. So you're no, I'm talking about Burger King having a policy out there to make sure that whoever buys the franchise make sure that rights are protected, not privileges. Because what I'm going to be happily forced to do is say that I'm a government employee. I'm pretty positive through saying that I have a social security number, which I don't have. I'm not an all caps name. I'm not a government employee. So I'm going to have to go ahead and commit to the whole all caps name and the fallacy and the deception and the coercion of every corporation that steals the rights away from men and women because of their policies. So there's a point there that, yeah, if Burger King actually cared about men and women's rights, because a corporation can never have rights, they can only have privileges. That just shows me that they don't care about the men and women that gave them their rights or gave them their privileges through their rights. Because you can tell me all you want that the last decision is that whoever bought the franchise, yet you guys sold it to them. So it's really your fault that you let them control, manipulate, induce, coercion of every situation. Because now I'm being put into duress. Because it always comes back down to a gun. Someone's going to have a gun because, well, if I don't have this whole internal revenue use money only, which is the money, that paper IOU, that's only supposed to be used for internal revenue use only of the government. So everybody that has a social security number, so yeah, so there's a point to where Burger King doesn't care at all about men and women's rights. Because if they did, they would have a policy out there that says you have to let you have to have a standard out there that says that you have to let them choose if they're going to be in commerce or if they're going to have common law and have rights. Because I am not a corporation. I don't have to pay taxes. I'm alive. I'm a man on the land. And because of the social security number and because of the policies and regulations of a company that forces everyone to say that they're a corporation, that they're a government employee, that through that, then I have to pay their taxes for them. No, 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 no. You're not sorry. I didn't get a rejection. You're just saying, see, this is why I don't want to hear you say sorry, because now you're just saying professional regurgitation at this point. Because you don't understand the fact that you are still being the face of Burger King, and all you're doing is saying what they told you to say to attempt to get them out of a hole, which there is no way of getting themselves out of a hole, considering you've already stated that they have no policy that cares about rights. They only have policies that make sure that they can protect their interests and their policies. Because you didn't say yes. There's a policy that Burger King has that says, well, that they have to provide them with the ability to choose common law identification. So by default, you're saying that they only have that means of leaving it up to someone to becoming a slave master of, politically correct terms, an employer for an employee, which as a politically correct term, yet it's still a slave. So thank you very much for answering my day or answering my questions. At the same time, I'm very, very, very displeased with Burger King. And this is why the U.S. corporation and commerce need to leave my land of Morocco. Because you guys are wrong, satanic, and you keep on forcing everybody to say that they have privileges and they can't use their rights. So thank you very much for helping in that. Because maybe it's not practical for you to actually do something different, and maybe you didn't know the difference. But guess what? There is a difference. And guess what? It's because of the U.S. corporation that there is wars and famine and diseases. So it's all because of the corporations that anybody is poor and a slave and goes hungry at night. So you have a great day, but just keep that in mind when you want to say that you're a government employee and you get to pay their taxes. Have a great day. Bye bye.